Hi everyone, I'm Ali. Welcome to the channel. If you have only just arrived, welcome, and hello again to those people who have been watching before. I am standing outside the studio, I've called it. The studio is in a little bit of a mess, and I'm going to do a little bit of a makeover today. So if you want to see what I get up to with the makeover, make sure you stick around. So yeah, the studio is a little bit of a room that we have out the back of our house. We have a toilet, and then we have this little space that's got a shower and vanity in there and a bit of a kitchenette. So I'll turn you around and I will show you what it's looking like at the moment. Yeah, so this is it now. We've got a bed here, and we do have visitors from time to time, but honestly, the last time that we had people staying here was over 12 months ago, so it just doesn't make sense for us, because we've got another bedroom inside the house, to have this up and have me squeeze kind of all the way up here in amongst the kitchen. And you can see it's in quite a bit of a state, because this is the last time I was in here, which was a while ago. And I've got everything stored in boxes everywhere. So, you know, there's some stuff here for mini journals. I've got some papers and stuff over there. I've got boxes here and boxes down there, and I don't know where anything is. None of it's on show. I've even got these drawers underneath the desk, which has also got bits and pieces in it, all different fun things to work with. And I've also got here, this is bookmaking stuff that's just sort of sitting here, and, you know, and it just means that when you're wanting to get in and do some creating, it's kind of a depressing space. When your craft space is so untidy, all I can think about is I need to tidy it up, and it takes away from the fact that I'd like to actually be making something. So it really needs a good looking at. The kitchenette itself looks like this. So I do have a bit of a microwave. This is left out from the last time I did some jelly printing with some stencils and so forth. My jelly prints are stored over there, and we've yet to put the doors on the front of the cupboards here, but they also need a bit of a look-see, because there's all sorts of stuff going on in there as well. And the one thing that I do have was one of these stacks from the Spotlight, and that's working really well for housing all my 12 by 12 papers there for my scrapbooking. And this morning I went out and hubby helped, and I've got myself one of these Flexi Clever Cube storage units. My plan for that is to put it together and lay it on its side underneath where I've got the two prints there that I picked up from Kmart. I'm going to pack the bed up. The mattress can go in underneath our queen bed inside, and then I'll store the frame and the bed heads in the garden shed for the time being, and that'll allow me to have the shelving here. I can use the shelves that are over on the back wall. I can move my desk around, turn it so that I've got more space to be able to get into those cupboards, because at the moment it's very difficult to get in and go for a bit of a search around in there. So yeah, that's the plan. You know, there's stuff underneath the bed as well. So that's the plan. Now the plan seems like a mammoth undertaking right now, but the biggest part of this plan to get it started is going to be to pack down this bed and get that sorted. And then I might feel a little bit better about getting this together, and then I can start packing things into it. Because I do have my polymer clay stuff's inside, my crocheting stuff stays inside. See, I've got so many projects going on. It's just, yeah. If you are a crafter, you will understand how you can jump from one project to another, to another, to another. But I'm having lots of fun. But like I said, I can't do it unless I get this place clean and tidy. And that is the plan. Alright, I'm procrastinating. The other thing that I actually want to do today, I'll just take you outside for a second. So I've got one of these lazy spas, and last weekend I cleaned it all out, and it's just been sitting here during the week, just airing out a little bit. So I want to blow that up because it's looking a little bit spongy, because I have left it up. So I want to give this one a good blast of air and then leave it for a little while, about half a day. And if it stays pretty firm, I'll know there's no holes in it, and then we can get this little baby filled, ready and heated up for summer. and also spring. And it is spring right now here in Hobart, but oh, excuse me, it's spring here in Hobart, but there's snow on the mountain. It is the 28th. Hang on a second, I better check my watch there. What is it? Yeah, it's September 28th, 2025, and there is snow on Mount Wellington. And right now, I think it'd be snowing up there again because there's a bit of a squall coming through. I can see the waves in the Derwent down there chopping up a little bit. So yeah, it's not exactly the warmest it could ever be in Hobart. Lucky the spa gets up to about 40 degrees, but it'll probably take 3 days to get to that with how cold it is. Okay. Wish me luck. Give it another good sweep a bit later once I get this other bed up. So let's have a look and see what I've got in here, because like I said, it's been that long since I've actually had a look. I'll turn you around. Alright, yes, there is a mirror there. Okay, what have we got? Oh, I've got some artwork down here that I've done a long time ago. There's our wedding photos. Some frames down there. That was a trial. My goodness, that was such a long time ago. Old laptop. We need to dispose of that. Oh, good. Got some storage containers. And here, what have we got here? Oh, there's a whole bunch of art magazines there. Some old card magazines. These are all Stampin' Up issues. So I kept hold of those because I've got some of the stamps and you get some ideas on some of the pages about what you can use them for. So, all right, well that cupboard's looking pretty tidy, to be honest. And these cupboards down here, oh goody, there's some buttons, there's some old projects that I've done. Should drag those out and do a video about those. Oh, a couple of photographs I've taken. All right, I better get these out and give them a good look through as well. All right, but now it's starting on this bad boy. So yeah, this is the unit that I bought, but it's not going to be standing tall. I'm going to lay it on its side. I've already got 2 of these inside, I believe, that I can use, and I bought some other wire racks that can be used on the shelves to make use of that vertical space. I was watching a video on YouTube by a woman who doesn't recommend using some of the IKEA furniture, and she had other things that she said would much better. But these are cheap. This unit was $89 Australian, bought today, and there are other things that you can do to arrange the organisation in the shelving to get the maximum amount of space from it. I do agree with her about the tubs, the fabric tubs. If you just chuck things in there, they do get lost right down deep, but there are things that you can put in there to make organisation a lot better. All right, here comes the next big job. Okay, are you ready everyone for the grand reveal? Let me show you. So I have managed to clean this up a little bit up in here. This is just the first round, and what I want to do now is just go through and sweep through all the cupboards and work out what I want to keep, what I might like to donate, because last time I did this I donated to a whole bunch of ladies who get together, seniors, and they do a lot of card making and that kind of thing, so I'll do that again. But this is what it's looking like right now. So this morning as you came through the door, there was the bed here, and my desk was turned an opposite way, sort of tucked in down near where the kitchenette area is. So having this new shelf unit on its side has made a huge difference, because all of those things that were on the floor are now in here. I actually really like the way that these boxes fit in the shelf, and they're from Spotlight, so I could easily go and get some of those, and they do have different colors if I wanted to jazz that up a little bit. I have to go through, like I said, and sort through a lot of these boxes and put like things together, because there was a little bit of a mix up with a lot of those things that I looked at today. So I've just got a little bit of wool down here, some crochet, I've got my paints and bits and pieces. I put all my papers in here. So there's a whole ton of, sketchbook papers, other papers, a bit heavy, but punches are in here, but not all my punches, so just a few. And I've got my paint markers in that one, some apostles and bits and pieces. So yeah, I'll take you for a bigger tour, but that's where the cabinet is. And this has allowed me to really have a great freed up desk. I can face the window now, so I can have a look out. You can see the bed frame still sitting out there. I'm gonna have to work out a way, if I can get it into this front section, I'll be really happy about that. So still have to sort through these, the cupboards. This is all the resin and that kind of thing for my polymer clay. This used to be under my desk, so I popped it on the end, and again I've just gone through that very quickly and just resorted things into the drawers. I've not got into under here today. That's another day. I'll do a big sort in there, and big mess here that needs to be sorted, and also the shelving. So the fridge isn't on at the moment, so that's probably another good thing. Here I've just got bookmaking materials and some acrylic paints. Some of my acrylic paints are in there. And this is to be donated. My bike's in there. Yeah, and then there's this area at the front. So I do have a little bit of art stuff in there, but again, that also needs a big clean out. But I'm pretty happy with the way that it's looking right now, and actually feel like I can come in here and get started on doing some creating, which is also a bonus for when you do tidy up. So I'll feel a lot better once I get most of it done, but for now, pretty happy. So maybe in a future video I can come back through and do some sorting. If you'd really like to know a little bit more about what I have in the craft room, that kind of stuff, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, I'm going to finish up this video for today, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks again for watching this bit of a tidy up vlog, really, if you want to name it up as something. And I'll see you next time. Happy creating.